Welcome to the Senior Design Celebration video. We are the Hephaestus Design Group. Our 5 members are Natasha Anderson, Jonathan Zog, Carl Crichton, Derek Wild, and Ryan Okerlund. The goal of this project is to take a normal thermopane window and turn it into a bulletproof window by adding resin between the 2 glass panes. The purpose of this project is to keep people safe while reducing the cost of creating a bulletproof window by retrofitting existing windows. What our group developed is a delivery system for the resin. Our main project deliverables are a window information table, a drilling jig, and a resin injection mechanism. Our sponsor is John Adrian with the Heracles Research Corporation.
The drilling jig is made up of 4 parts, 2 arms with measurements marking up the sides, a block with 3/8 hole that has 3 attachment points and butts up against the wall, and a flat block that butts up against the window. A 1/4-inch drill bit is inserted into the hole on the main block with a 1/4-inch sleeve inserted into the hole. A 1/4-inch pilot hole is drilled and breaks the spacer, and then a 3/8 hole is drilled to the space. The 1/4-inch tube is inserted and the window is filled.
The pump subassembly is comprised of a pump and lengths of tubing. All portions of this assembly were purchased as existing items and combined into the pumping system. The pump purchase is a diaphragm power pump with an addition of a dimmer switch. A 5/8-inch outer diameter tube is connected from the pump to a 1/4-inch outer diameter tube to be inserted into the window spacer.
Another deliverable for our project is the window information table. This table is meant to be a quick reference guide for the retrofit technician during the window retrofit process. The information on the window information table is helpful to the technician during the filling process and provides that information in an easy-to-read way. The window information table contains the following information for the most common standard picture window replacement sizes: the thermopane gap distance, the window dimensions, the volume of resin needed to fill the window, rounded up to the nearest 1/4 gallon, and the percent of lateral deformation of the glass during the filling process, shown by the changes in color and the legend in the top right corner of the table. Through our analysis of different thermopane gap distances, we have found the changes in percent of lateral deformation to be negligible. This means that the table is generally accurate for percent of lateral deformation for all variations in the thermopane gap distance. However, the values that change the most with varying thermopane gap distance are the volumes of resin needed to fill the window. Therefore, if the window in question differs from the windows in this table, the volume of resin will need to be recalculated. Additionally, if the window in question is significantly different in size or shape than the standard picture windows in this table, we advise that separate analysis be performed on that window. The process to develop this table has 4 main components. First, using the SolidWorks module of a picture window, we simulated the forces on the glass as hydrostatic forces from filling the window with water. We used the properties of water because we believe the resin will have similar properties to that of water. Then, using configurations in SolidWorks, we ran simulations on a representative set of the standard picture window sizes to obtain data for lateral deformation. Third, using this data for lateral deformation for the set of windows, we used Python to curve fit a 3D surface to find an equation for lateral deformation as a function of window width and height. Finally, this curve fit was then verified by running simulations in SolidWorks on some of the window sizes that were not originally simulated for lateral deformation. This verification showed that our Python model was accurate to the lateral deformation calculated by the SolidWorks simulation. The data from this process was then compiled into the table. This process can then be followed for any window if our sponsor desires to create a new table for another common type of window.